Welcome to the Namibia Oil and Gas podcast, your weekly gateway to the latest news and developments shaping Namibia's dynamic oil and gas sector. It's Friday, 20th June 2025, and I am Tennille Togoses.
And I'm Anthony Case.
With the latest news, updates, and insights from the Namibia oil and gas industry. Let's dive right in.
Namibia secures climate finance through CIF Industry Decarbonization Program.
KAESO Energy to showcase African innovation at AEW 2025.
Rhino Resources to drill new offshore well in Namibia's Orange Basin.
ReconAfrica raises 19 million Canadian dollars for Kavango West 1X well.
Deepsea Mira Set to drill Volans-1X in Namibia's high-stakes Orange Basin.
Namibia's oil and gas industry is evolving. Are you ready to lead the way? RD Namibia Energy Consultancy is your trusted partner in natural resources media management, data analytics, and stakeholder engagement. We're building a first-of-its-kind resource hub, shaping the future with cutting-edge digital assets. Whether you're a local enterprise or an international investor, now is the time to connect. Partner with RD and navigate Namibia's energy sector with confidence. Visit www.namibiaoilandgas.com today.
Namibia has been selected as one of the first countries to join the $1 billion industry decarbonization program by the Climate Investment Funds, ranking third out of 26 global applicants. This gives Namibia the chance to develop an investment plan that could unlock up to $250 million in concessional financing. The funding will support the country's drive to cut emission in key industries, build clean energy value chains, including green hydrogen and critical minerals, and boost sustainable and inclusive economic growth. This efforts also support Namibia's national goal of attracting foreign investment and improving energy security through renewables. The initiative is also being led by the Ministry of Finance, the Namibian Green Hydrogen Program, and Asset Management 91. The plan aims to reshape Namibia's industrial landscape, create green jobs, and also ensure more gender-inclusive economic opportunities. The key leaders such as Minister Erika Shafuda and James Newpe stressed the importance of this funding as a powerful tool for regional transformation. The World Bank, African Development Bank, and CIF leadership has also voiced strong support, calling this a major step for long-term prosperity in Africa and a model for industrial decarbonization worldwide.
KAESO Energy Services, an African-owned company active in Angola and Namibia, will participate in African Energy Week 2025 under the theme Invest in African Energies. Led by General Manager George de Moraes, the company will showcase its localized approach to upstream oil and gas, offering cost-effective solutions in well integrity and reservoir optimization. KAESO is committed to community development, recently supporting the Namibia Youth Energy Forum and its new Luther's chapter to help build local skills. At the African Energy Week 2025, the firm will highlight its focus on technical excellence, HSE standards, and the role of African-grown service companies in shaping the continent's energy future.
Rhino Resources, in partnership with Azul Energy, is preparing to drill the Volans-1X exploration well offshore Namibia by late July or early August. This comes on the heels of the company's successful Capricornus 1X discovery in April within the highly prospective Orange Basin. Volans is considered a high priority target due to its potentially favorable morphology, which may allow for a faster development timeline compared to Capricornus. The outcome of this well will influence future decisions, including further appraisals or revisiting earlier finds. Rhino Resources operates Petroleum Exploration License 85 alongside Azul Energy, a joint venture of BP and Eni, as well as Namco and Chorus Investments. Namibia's offshore sector continues to gain momentum with several global players including Shell, Galp Energia, and Total Energies also making significant strides. Total Energy is expected to make a final investment decision on its deepwater Venus prospect next year, potentially positioning Namibia as a first-time oil producer by the decade's end. Rhino's progress signals growing investor confidence and the country's rising profile in the global energy landscape. landscape.
ReconAfrica has raised 19 million Canadian dollars through an upsized public offering to fund the drilling of the Kavango 1X well in Namibia's Damara Fault Belt, targeting up to 346 million barrels of oil or 1.8 trillion cubic feet of gas. The well is expected to reach 3,800 meters, with drilling set to begin after rig mobilization in late June 2025. The offering saw strong backing from BW Energy, company directors and institutional investors. ReconAfrica also signed an MOU with Angola's National Petroleum Agency, expanding its presence across 11.5 million acres in Namibia and Angola. These moves support strategy to unlock Southern Africa's frontier hydrocarbon potential and boost regional energy development.
Northern Ocean's Deepsea Mira semi-submersible rig has secured a new drilling assignment offshore Namibia. The rig, currently stationed at Walfish Bay after wrapping up work for TotalEnergies, will soon begin drilling the Volans-1X exploration well for Rhino Resources in Petroleum Exploration License 85. Drilling is expected to begin between late July and early August 2025 and will take approximately 55 days. The Volans prospect lies near the previously drilled Capricornus and Sagittarius well, both completed earlier this year. The Deepsea Mira, capable of operating in harsh environments up to 10,000 feet, is managed by Ogel Drillings. This latest move marks a strategic shift for the PEL 85 joint venture, which includes Rhino Resources and Azul Energy, Namco and Chorus Investments. Rather than immediately evacuating recent discoveries, the partners opt to explore the Volans target based on promising seismic data that linked it to the Capricornus structure. Volans is believed to feature a sheet-like reservoir geometry which could potentially offer more efficient development if successful. With momentum growing in Namibia's Orange Basin, the Deepsea Mira's redeployment underscores the basin's rising profile as a key frontier in African offshore exploration.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of the Namibia Oil and Gas podcast. If you would like to contribute with news and information, please contact us at info@namibiaoilandgas.com. For more news, information, resources, and updates of the week, visit www.namibiaoilandgas.com. Join us next time as we continue to explore the top stories driving Namibia's energy future.